back to share with you the next phase in my journey towards becoming a certified scuba diver. So it's been 4 years, 2017, since my discovery dive, and late 2021 we had just come out of a global pandemic. Everything was being reopened, things were getting back to normal, but you still had to do COVID tests to travel. My last vacation was in 2019, and I was bored and restless. I wanted a bit of that vacation experience, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of taking a COVID test, going back and forth and all of that. So I was like, I need to find something to do. I mean, as it is with all of these things, one of these days I was just there surfing the nets out of boredom, and I stumbled on something incredible. So I saw something, Scuba Lagos, and I was like, wait, what? Scuba Lagos? There is scuba diving in Lagos. So of course I had to click on the link and see what this was all about. So I click on the link and I see a little bit of write-up saying there's somewhere in Lagos where people scuba dive and you can go to learn scuba dive. So and there were a bit of pictures, I think, yes, on the website link, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I have been looking for. Because ever since I did my discovery dive in Seychelles, I told myself I wanted to learn how to be certified. I'd asked the instructors there, and they say, oh, you have to take some courses with a school and with a certified instructor, and they give you a certificate. So, but of course, you go on vacation, most times you're gone for 2 weeks and you're frantically trying to soak in as much experience, try to see as much as you can within a short period of time, and there's really no time to compress a certification course in between that. So for me, finding that there was actually a school in Lagos that could give you that training and certification was just, it blew my mind. So I go to their Instagram page. It's not active. The last post there was 2018 or 2019. I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to? I tried to DM them. It's either not delivering or nobody's even responding. So I'm thinking jet ski, and the diving is done under a club called Jet Ski Lagos. So I'm like, I need to find someone that knows someone that goes to this Jet Ski Lagos. So I started digging up through my contacts. I'm like, who can know someone in this club? Luckily, I had just made a friend who had some great connections, and he was able to hook me up with the manager of Jet Ski Lagos. So as soon as I get his number, I text him. I say, hey guy, I'm really interested in learning how to scuba dive. Let me know the details, let me know what I need, how much it's going to cost, etc, etc. So it says, and this is sometime in October, yes, September, October. So it says, not to worry, I'm not the one who is in charge. We usually have an instructor that comes into the country 6 times a year, and he will, give you the details when he's around in November. So I said, okay, cool. So November comes around the corner. I reach out again to say, I'm back. Is the instructor here? Can I meet him? Can I, speak to him? So he gives me the instructor's number, and eventually we connect sometime in December, January of 2022. And I told him I want to learn how to dive, and I don't know how to swim. I still don't know how to swim. In between 2017, I've been trying to learn how to swim, but man, swimming as an adult is not easy. If you have the opportunity, learn how to swim as a kid. Worst case scenario, as a teenager. As an adult, you have all these fears and concepts and notions in your head, and it just messes up your legs and your hands. Anyway, so I connected with this instructor. I told him I don't know how to swim. He was like, don't worry, it's gonna be part of what you'll learn. It'll take time. you get comfortable in the pool and the water, you do a couple of sessions, you learn how to breathe with equipment, you learn how to assemble the equipment, and then you go out to the ocean a couple of times. And because Nigeria's water is fed by the Atlantic Ocean, you will be doing the Advanced Open Water Certification. So Nigeria is such an amazing country, right? We have like really cool beaches, but anybody that has been to a beach in Nigeria will tell you that, at least I can speak from a perspective for Lagos, that one, the currents are usually strong, the waves are sometimes high, so if you're not a good swimmer, you dare not get into the beach the beach to swim. You could drown easily. So you need to be a very good swimmer. You need to know how to read the tides, the currents, the waves. So Nigeria has it all: strong currents, strong waves, and I'll get to this later, poor visibility in sometimes. And so I said, okay, yeah, sure, I want to learn. And he's like, you know what, I'm here till May, which is when the diving season ends. So you get to learn at your own pace when it's coming for you. Because I told him, look, I have a 9 to 5, so I might not be able to come during the week, or I can only come like evenings, or I can only come weekends. So I said, yeah, cool. So eventually, after waffling back and forth, I finally commit to start my diving lessons in February of 2022. So I'll show you a couple of videos where I'm kind of like shredding in the pool, and it's not like a really deep pool. It's not a very big pool either. So I'm shredding in the pool, trying to learn how to float, swim on my back, and swim with my face underwater. Okay.